Well, welcome back to the Steve Rob Show. Today, first off, I want to show you something. You guys got one of these? Like just a plastic kind of, look at this, guys. Had to put the date on the back here when I got it. Okay, yeah, just one of these totes. And guys, forever I was using this to put all my tools in when I take off and I go somewhere. And most of the time is when I'm going up to my northern camp. I would pack this with the tools that I thought I would need, and off I'd go. And you know what? It was getting kind of to the point where this wasn't practical. So this is what I got. Actually, I didn't get this, guys. My wife bought this for me. I'll show you what we got going on here. Okay, guys. This here is a, I think it's called the Electrician's Tote Bag by Klein. And Klein Tools. Guys, this is a fantastic unit. I just put it on my shoulder here, and I can take off, put it in the back of my truck, or if I'm going to somebody's place to do a little bit of work, I got everything in here that I want to use. Now, I'll just show you a couple of things here about this, this bag here. This has got like a fantastic hard bottom to it here. I think I've had this, guys, about 5-6 years, close to that. I don't even know how much they cost. I'll put a link down below if you'd like to check out how much this thing does cost, because I have no idea. But so that's it right there, and very unique features on this. Guys, I've split this up into two sides. Half for electrical, for your regular electrical service in your house, and the other half for automotive use. And guys, I need both all the time, so what's better than to have it separated so it's more organized. So I'll just show you here how it opens up. Guys, it just opens up like this, and in here I got a whole bunch of stuff. You know, like I got a notepad and spare batteries, and yeah. So I mean, this is a fantastic kit. You know, if you want to just use it, and you don't have to worry about what you didn't have and what you should bring with you when you go somewhere. So I got this all packed up for most of the stuff that I'm ever going to use. And of course, this is on my electrical side. And I've got, guys, if you don't have any of this stuff, I'll tell you what, it's good to have. I'll just show you a couple of the things here. This is the Klein Tools, and this is the other part of it. So one's the receiver and the transponder. You plug this into an outlet, and you go down to your breaker panel and find down which one it is that's on that circuit, rather than trying to turn them off and on, off and on, off and on. I mean, you know, that can get frustrating. So this is the ET300. Guys, I use this, and it's worked out great for me. So I'm going to show you only the stuff that I use and some of the stuff I didn't buy. Because, of course, I have children, and I got a wife, and, you know, when it comes to Father's Day and Christmas and any other time of the year, they buy me stuff. So some of this stuff I did not pay for myself, but my family did. So let me just put this away here. And this is another, guys, these are fantastic. These wire strippers, and they're just a Titan deal here. But guys, these are fantastic. I like these. You know, they're fine. And of course, you always have to have a backup set. And guys, I'm a big fan of Klein Tools, and these are my favorite wire strippers here. And you know, they're terrific, sharp, and they last. You buy one set, you last them forever. So what else we got? Okay, I want to show you these two electrical voltage finders. Guys, I got the Milwaukee and I got the Fluke. And guys, I don't care for the Fluke at all. I mean, sure, it's got a light on the end and everything, but this one here I don't care for so much. This one here is the Milwaukee, and guys, you hear that beep, and when you find a live wire, guys, you get a visual beep. This one here does not give a beep, and yeah, it doesn't give a beep. But yeah, I like the Milwaukee, and I don't even know if it says what kind it is here. But I've had this for a long time, And I'll just show you here. That's it right there. I know the lighting sucks and everything, but that's it right there. And I'll put some links down below if you want to know what I use. And what else do we got here? I got these pair of pliers from Home Depot. I bought these. And guys, these here, man, oh man, it's got the two holes there as well, so you can cut, you know, your wire, and it's got a fantastic set of jaws. Guys, these are awesome. I really like these. Milwaukee makes some good stuff. And of course, more Milwaukee. This is my Milwaukee screwdriver. And guys, this thing is just the bomb. You know, it all separates. It's got all the different tips, and I find it's handy. But I do like just regular, you know, I got all the different assortment of regular screwdrivers. And I always carry, which I didn't before, these are just the Husky brand of Allen keys. And guys, I ran across a couple of situations where in electrical panels, they don't have a regular slot screwdriver or any other regular brand. You know, they are style. They are Allen keys. And I was surprised to see that, but I guess they're using more and more Allen keys all the time, and you know, so I have to carry a set of these. And the stud finder, guys. This is just a regular. Now, of course, look at that, guys. I put the date on there too, so this is from 2010, and this is just a regular Stanley stud finder. And guys, this thing here is cheap, and I've been using it for a long, long, long time. The batteries never seem to wear out on them, and it's just, for what I'm saying, it's pretty good for all I need. And sometimes when you got to find a stud behind a wall, this is the thing that I use. And I think that's pretty well it. Just some pens and pencils, and that's pretty well it. So let's go over to the automotive side here. And just turn her around. And of course, on the end here, guys, nice spot here for your tape measure. And on this end, I just got 2 rolls of electrical tape. And I'll show you something that I do. That a friend of mine is a master electrician, and he told me this, what he does. And whenever he's working on, say, putting in a switch or a receptacle, here's just a regular switch here, and you've got your 2 connectors here. Well, what he always does is he gets some electrical tape. And before he puts it in the wall, he wraps it around with the electrical tape. And there's 2 reasons that he does that. One, just so that the wires, you know, if they happen to ever get disconnected, they're not going to leave and touch the outside receptacle plate. But also, it's an identifier for him, so if anybody's ever gone in there, most people, if they've gone in there and fooled around with anything that you've done, they usually don't put the tape back on. So you'll know that, yeah, you've been in here and you service this, and that's a good identifier to show that you've been in there, and if it's missing, you know, somebody's been fooling around with your stuff. So I do that all the time. I don't even know if you're supposed to, but yeah, I do it to every receptacle that I wire up. I do this. Well, I never used to, but I'm doing it over the last little while, like maybe last 15 years. Okay, so on this side here, try not to make this vid too long. This is my my automotive side, and guys, I love these things here. You know, like these clowns that say, oh no, you can never pierce a wire. Well, get lost. Don't bug me. I'll pierce a wire if I want to pierce a wire. I just seal it back up with some electrical, liquid electrical tape, and off you go. Because sometimes, I don't care what you say, you gotta actually stab a wire sometime, somewhere. And these here is just some T-pins, and these are just inserts into fuse holders, like into your fuse, so you can have a testing port for there. And what else we got here? I got 2 of these things here. Guys, this is just for the 2 different size fuses that you get in automotive. And of course they hook up to your multimeter, and they're a fantastic way to go to. And of course you take the fuse out of the fuse box and you put it right into here. And guys, that's a safe way of doing it. So, and a lot of you guys already know this stuff. And I got a test light here, guys. I'm going to show you what a test light looks like. What else? I got this. Guys, this was sent to me from a very famous YouTuber that does automotive videos. And he sent me this, and he said, Steve, don't mention my name. He said, don't say anything, but he said, I'd like to give you this. And I think it was given to him, and he decided he would send me one. And I thought that's terrific. And guys, this is the Wacom brand. And guys, this is for seeing if your coil is actually firing or not. And I thought that's a fantastic idea. And I haven't really had time to use it much, but I like to just thank my buddy because I know he's watching my channel right now. Okay, what else we got here? That's pretty well it for there, guys. Now I want to show you something very unique about this bag. And it's got a compartment inside here where you can store all your stuff. I'll show you my stuff I got in here. Okay, guys, I always carry the heat gun, and you never know when you're going to use that. And I have, up at my hunting camp, I'll tell you something. I diagnosed a wire one time that had a loose connection. I got a little, in my generator shed, I got a little service panel in there, and I was getting this flickering off and on. And I couldn't figure out what it was. So I took the one panel off. You see on my camp there, I've got 2 doors actually. So I took the one panel off and took the cover open, and I started using this laser deal. And I'll tell you what, it found the hot wire. And I thought that was pretty incredible, and I use this all the time. And this is my Fluke 62 Max. You'll probably see this more in the future. But yeah, this is just flawless. I carry it with me all the time. You never know when you're going to need it. And of course you got to have a tape. And guys, this is a 25-foot fish tape. And of course, Klein Tools. I like Klein Tools, guys. Nobody's telling me to say Klein Tools, okay? But I like Klein Tools, and I think they build good quality stuff. I like to buy stuff once. I don't like to buy it 10 times. But yeah, sometimes you have no choice because you know, you can't always find these depending on where you are in the world. But I like them. I like the Klein Tools. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, I made this up years ago, guys. This is very easy to do. You know, you just put your amp clamp on here, and you can tell, you know, what your amperage is. And guys, I usually don't use this much anymore. I have the line splitter. I lent my line splitter to a buddy of mine, and he hasn't brought it back yet, so I can't show you. If you want, I'll show you it down below in the link. But guys, this here you can't take a voltage reading off of. So that's why I like the line splitter. If you've never seen one, I showed it before in a couple of my videos. You know, for testing. And guys, this is what I started out with. This has got to be like years and years and years and years ago. But yeah, the line splitter, I always take that with me, and I don't have it now. And what else we got here? Okay, this is another item I always carry. And this is my, lighting's not very good here, but this is my Fluke 414D. Guys, this is a laser tape measure. This is a bomb. I mean, you know, if you're measuring a distance, this is the ideal thing here. Calculates all kinds of stuff for you. I've been using this for a long time. And I got that for free with my Fluke 287 at the time. And I thought that was a terrific deal. Guys, I carry it with me all the time, and I've used it quite often. And I measured it right up against my tape measure, and I can get a more accurate measurement, I think, out of this than I can with my tape measure. So what else we got in here? Okay, so this is, I don't know if I've showed this one here before, but this is my Unity 210E. Guys, this is just my low cost clamp meter, AC/DC, and it's a low amp clamp meter. Guys, this is very basic. It doesn't cost a lot of money, and for me, it's worked out great. You know, it does its job. And what else we got? Okay, now there's 2 pockets on the side here you can't see, but I'm going to show you. If you open this up like this, it comes with these bars. You see there's bars here? And you can put the bar in, and what it does is it will keep your bag open for you if you want. But I've never used that, you know. I figure I can figure this out by myself. I don't need to have some bars in there. But it's a big pocket in there. So all I have in here is, guys, I've had this, has to be over 30 years. Has to be. And this is my Fluke 322 clamp meter. It only does AC, doesn't do DC. Guys, this is fantastic. Like way back then, I'm not too sure how much I paid. I'm thinking maybe 80 bucks, 75 bucks, I'm not too sure. But anything that has to do with Fluke, as far as I'm concerned, is reliable, and it's not wing wang, that's for sure. But that's one pocket in there, and the other pocket here, guys, this is my go-to meter of all time. I have quite a few different meters, but I like bringing this one with me most of the time, my Fluke 187, and this is it here. Guys, this thing is, you know, very reliable, just like everything else that Fluke makes. And this is the one that I just leave in the bag here. Out in the garage here, I got my Fluke 114, I believe. So, but that's pretty well it, guys, for the show and tell. And that's, you know, a nice bag. You know, it's very well built, and I like it. So thanks for joining in here today, and if you haven't seen this channel before, you're welcome to subscribe. Guys, this is a deal. You know, like, if you're really into getting a half-decent bag to carry all your stuff with, this is the, I mean, it's got heavy-duty hooks on it. The thing is built like a tank, and I really enjoyed this gift. So thanks for joining in here today. Come back again, guys. Let's have some more fun. Cheers.